YouTube. So I come to you again today. I'm at the Value Inn. I am being pursued by child traffickers, sex traffickers, DEA informant traffickers, you name it. My ex, they're pulling out certain amounts of money from his. They're stopping his little small IRS checks, his stimulus check. They send it to me. Not very high in dollar. Have never received any money in 7 years. One daughter, 5 years, another son. And this criminal is a DA informant. He came up on $500,000 in. He frauded Allstate insurance company, and now every time he's getting a lump sum of the money, I got all these criminals in back of me. He did tell me to put 7 tattoos on me, and it's linked up to sex trafficking and child trafficking. As you can see, I covered an R on the eye that he asked me to put, one in back on my neck, one on my finger, leg, other private parts of the body, leading up to 7 tattoos. I was unaware that this is how the traffickers work. Since I had my children that are now 7 and 5, I have experienced since about 3 years old. My daughter was about 3. Pedophiles following me, pedophilia light, sex traffickers, child CPS traffickers. I battled these criminals in San Antonio, Texas. He had a girlfriend linked up to the San Antonio from Laredo, linked up to the CPS in San Antonio, had all kinds of connections with his money that he frauded Allstate. Well, now he's getting another lump sum. They didn't give him all the money up front. I believe he's getting another lump sum of money. He's got cartels in back of me, Mexicans behind me, the motorcycle gangs behind me. He's linked up to this big sex trafficking industry. I've tried getting help. Medical's involved. All they do is gang stalk me and try to legally kidnap my kids. CPS trying to legally kidnap my kids. He continues to call these people on me. I'm fleeing this national trafficking business, and I'm gonna hold this hotel accountable if my daughter's raped under this jurisdiction and under this motel that's called Value Inn, because they're putting predators above me, below me, and on the sides of me, where they're just coming in, putting their hands in the pocket, putting their hands together. Me and my kids are witnessing smells of paint, chemical smells, gas smells coming from all the flooring. It's illegal, and I plan to make headlines with my story. And I believe that they're trying to prep my 7-year-old for a rape. She's continuously complaining about her vagina. Every day she looks more and more tampered with. When I've tried taking her to medical, these criminals are gang stalking me and trying to release me from the hospital without giving me a release form. And they're all around me, gang stalking me, pointing at me. The doctor to the doctor's aide, pointing at me where it's a Freemason pedophilia light cult. And they're in back of my children, these criminals. And I'm fighting. I'm a single Christian mother, and I'm fighting this monstrosity. And I will continue to fight, and I will continue to update the people and let the people know that the motorcycle gangs are involved, the hotels, motels are involved, all the staffs are involved. They have ways where they get in through the bottom of the sinks. Some of the hotels are rigged up through under the floorboards. They're rigging up these places for sex trafficking and child trafficking. And what we're doing, we go to sleep and the whole bed smells like gas, or the whole bed smells, the whole room starts smelling like paint chemical. And you start seeing the kids' eyes get red and then knock out. By the time you know it, everybody's knocked out and these criminals are getting in. And there's no way to prove it. Cops are involved. I try calling the cops and they start circling and circling and circling around me. And it doesn't matter where I go, what I do, what apartment I get, what mobile home I get. This is what's transpiring. This is the $34 billion business of sex trafficking and child trafficking. And I'm going to bring my story to the light, because if my daughter is hurt with these traffickers following me and harassing a single mother with children over a small amount of child support that I have received in years, this criminal, they let him on the streets. He's a trafficker. I got documentation where he's got 10 assaults on family members. This is his criminal history, and they're hiding more because he's a DA informant. This is what the DA puts on the streets to have children with women and then feed the children to the pedophilia light cult. when they can't turn in any big fish because they're owned by the DEA. When they can't turn in any big fish, oh, let's have babies with this lady and sell the babies to the occult so that we can come up on money. And Lord behold, he came up on $500,000 by frauding Allstate. It's criminal, and it's occultic, and it's satanic. And I'm a Christian mother, and I'm here to defend my children, and I'm going to fight the good fight all the way to the end. Believe them apples, people. And if anybody prays, I need some prayers over here, Miss Edna. Thank you for your time.